Man, I'm stuffed.
Me too. Man, I think I could have taken you back in the day.
Taking me? Taking me where? What are you, 140?
Maybe. I had some game.
You're talking about flag football, right?
Nope. Paper. I'd whip your tail in paper football.
You carry around a paper football?
Every day. I don't leave home without it.
Kick it off, big boy.
You're on.
Eckridge. Get Saturday done right.
Welcome in, along with Zach Robinson. I'm Steve Palazzolo. Today breaking down Ohio State quarterback Dwayne Haskins. And it's all brought to you by Eckridge, the official smoked sausage of the college football playoff. Zach, we've got 1 week in the books, so we don't want to completely overreact, but even coming into the year, we had seen a little bit of Dwayne Haskins. We saw him last year, we saw him in the spring game, and he just looked like a more polished passer than we had seen at Ohio State in a number of years, maybe since Troy Smith when he won the Heisman back in 2006. So week one, first impressions on Dwayne Haskins when you watched the film and broke down his performance.
No, I thought it was really good. I think he ran the offense efficiently, and the biggest thing was he was decisive throughout the entire game. For a guy that's got as few snaps as you said last season and coming into this year, he was completely decisive where he was going. He was accurate throughout the game. You know, didn't throw the ball a ton down the field, but he was accurate underneath and did everything that he needed to do, took what was there.
I really liked what he did in the middle of the field, 10 of 11 for 174 yards and 3 scores, just in between the numbers. And as far as, like you said, he took what was there, but when he did stretch the field, it was seam routes, and they ran a lot of passes where they ran their receivers up the seams, and he did a nice job, I thought, from a ball placement standpoint. And when he threw the ball outside the numbers, I thought he had pretty good zip. He missed a couple throws along the way, but he's got a pretty good arm. I don't think he's got a cannon. He's got a good arm, though. You mentioned the accuracy. So as far as opening up the pass game playbook at Ohio State, this does look like their best option in a number of years here.
Absolutely. The receivers have got to be fired up because they've had, some good playmakers on the outside the past couple of years, just have not had that vertical attack down the field they need. This guy, we saw his first throw of the game was a 20-plus throw, well-designed, well-schemed, but you can see the easy zip that he does have. And, the pocket, we got to say the pockets were clean pretty much the whole game. He was under pressure, just 5 of 32 dropbacks. That obviously helped out. His one mistake was an under pressure interception he kind of forced over the middle. But overall, when you watched all these guys throughout the week, you try to look for guys that have NFL-type potential. Herbert, Will Grier are guys that we've touched on a bunch and really like. Dwayne Haskins is kind of that next guy that we're looking to see more of, but definitely has some NFL potential.
Yeah, we got a couple other videos out there breaking down Justin Herbert, breaking down Will Grier, and if you read our comments there, everybody's saying, what about Dwayne Haskins? He was one of the best quarterbacks this week too, and he was good. He wasn't as good as some of those other guys, 84.1 PFF grade. I know he had the 5 touchdowns, but remember, we're grading every single player on every play for context. So he had 5 touchdowns. But yeah, the little tap pass. If you were playing and you had that little fake completion, right, that counts as a pass.
We threw screens out to Des Bryant, and he would take it for 80 yards for a touchdown. I look in the in the stat sheet, and I was 1 for 1 for 80 yards. I was like, hey, that was
all you. That's your perfect ball location for yards after the catch.
We need those type of things.
So you must have had all those people in the comments saying, Zach Robinson had this 80-yard touchdown. You got to give him credit. So
that's right.
Look, Haskins, he was very impressive, but the 5 touchdowns, there was also a 5-yard curl in there that turned into about a 70-plus yard touchdown. So overall, it was really good. But remember, it's not always about the touchdowns when it comes to the PFF grade. So I'm really encouraged going forward. And I think when you look at what Haskins can do, if we just want to compare him to JT Barrett quickly, I don't think Barrett was as polished as a passer, but Barrett excellent as a runner. How do you think Haskins compares to him and what Ohio State can just do offensively with the pass game?
Yeah, I think just his decisiveness alone, JT Barrett did have a tendency to hold the ball and not let some things go. You're going to see that from Dwayne Haskins. He's going to see the window. He's going to let it rip. He's not going to be holding it in the pocket as long. So you'll miss some of that run game that JT Barrett brought. But overall, just the passing game efficiency, what he's able to do. He can work through progressions. You got any type of throw down the field, top down, across the field. You got everything. So pass game is in great shape for the rest of the season.
Yeah, it's been an odd offseason for Ohio State, but be encouraged by Dwayne Haskins and his debut. It's all been brought to you by Eckridge, the official smoked sausage of the college football playoff. Don't forget to pick up Eckridge smoked sausage at your local grocery store for this weekend's tailgate or homegate party. And make sure to visit EckridgeFootball.com for great game day recipes and to enter the season-long $1 Million Challenge.